you're here, your video got rejected from the Amazon on-site influencer process, and you were trying to figure out what is going on. More than likely, you got a message that said your video quality does not meet our requirements, or something that really doesn't give you any kind of clue of what's happening. Does this sound familiar? Or if this is you, you are in the right place. This video is here to help you go from denied to approval, giving you some tips and some options and some things that we have seen and tweaks that we have suggested that people made and have got them approved. Being denied is not a bad thing, first up, because we got to go for this mindset. You need to know how to start shooting better review videos according to what Amazon wants. So the first thing is, let's look at a perspective. When I started doing Amazon influencer many months ago, it was okay. I came on YouTube, I got lots of YouTube videos, got lots of followers. I know exactly what to do. Wrong. I was denied twice. And it's about recognizing Amazon is going to have different metrics than what other platforms might, as well as understanding that sometimes Amazon is looking for different things than you might not even be thinking about. And that's what this video is for. But the first step is perspective. Being denied is nothing wrong. It's just letting you understand how to play the game here, and we're moving right into the game. So first, it could be your language. Amazon has words that they do not want you to say. Well, for example, if you're reviewing a health product or some sort of supplement, you don't want to start using the word cleanse or start making weight claims. And in fact, anything that starts to come off as a claim, you might want to omit from saying. If it's, oh, I lost 25 pounds, you might not want to say that. Oh, it's completely natural and cleanses, you might not want to say that. Be very careful with any sorts of claims. Amazon is very sensitive to that because nobody wants to get into any sort of, this product was supposed to do this, but it never happened. These are reviews and these are not commercials. And so I understand where they're coming from there. So be very mindful with your language. One of the categories that I strongly suggest that you don't do your submission review videos on is supplements, medicine, pharmaceuticals, things of that nature. Because there are lots of words there that can immediately get you kicked out and you won't even get a chance because it's just going to go right to denied. But for sure, I'd recommend that you stay away from products like that for your approval process. Sure, there's lots of space for it later on, but what I'm suggesting, let's get our foot into the door, get approved for on-site commissions, and then we start playing around with something like that. But make sure you're paying attention to what you're saying about any sorts of claims. Next tip is illustrated literally right here and right now. You can hear me clearly, you can see me clearly. Make sure that you are in an environment where people can hear you and see you clearly with limited amount of distractions. They will deny you if they are competing with when the sound is muffled, they're not able to hear you. If they can't hear you, they can't hear what your review is like. Amazon is very aware that if people are recognizing that they can't hear you or see you clearly, you're going to click off the video, which doesn't help anybody out whatsoever. So make sure that you're in a nice, quiet area. Make sure you have a nice mic. Your cell phone is what I typically use to shoot a lot of my videos, for the record, without any sort of external microphone. And the camera on here works just fine. I also use the camera here, and I use my external microphone. But typically speaking, your cell phone camera and your cell phone microphone are going to be just enough. Just practice down using that same voice that you use in the shower to project your voice and really let people know what you think of the product. This is something that we are seeing all the time. And when I say all the time, we have hundreds of people in our community, which you can learn about in the description box right down below. We help people get approved for Amazon on-site commissions. But this is something that we see all the time in there, and the community is very familiar with it. Make sure, and listen up, that you are not disclosing any sort of personal information in your video. Let me explain. When you are reviewing a product, let's just say, for example, my AirPod case, you want to make sure that you are reviewing products and you're showing it, sure, but make sure you're not revealing barcodes, not that this has a barcode on it, but make sure it's not revealing any sort of pricing information, or make sure there are no IDs being shown in the background. If you're near a window, make sure there's no license plate shown. Make sure that you are paying attention to what is in the background. Make sure you're not showing anything that's given a price again, any sort of identification, any sort of barcode. Make sure you don't have those in there. We have seen videos get rejected that something as simple as someone has a shirt that is on and it has a resemblance of a barcode on it. We've seen it where somebody might have a box with something and yeah, just like this, and guess what happens? It flashes for a second, goes away, boom. that AI, that person, whoever is checking those videos, will see that and will deny it almost immediately. Those are 3 top reasons that we're seeing in our community why your videos are not getting approved. If you want some help getting approved, check the description box right down below, because we have a community that is free. With myself and my partner, we help you get approved for Amazon on-site commissions. You're one video away from being approved into the Amazon Influencer Program, and I hope this video has helped you. If you like content like this, check these out.